So I'm kind of a simple guy, you know. I love my family. I love being around my coaches and my staff. I love being around our players. The attention and all that, I never got into coaching for that, and I never got into playing for that. But the thing that drives me is winning and competing. You know, the chance to prove that you can do something. I think that's what motivates me. There was a town of Grantown, West Virginia. I was born in Chicago, where my mom's from. But my dad's from West Virginia, so we grew up really in West Virginia in grade school. And the town was so small, I think there was 450 people. So everybody knew everybody. There's not a lot of Rodriguez's in West Virginia. My grandfather, who's deceased, was born in Spain. He was the one that came over and found work in the coal mines of West Virginia. And that's where it was. And that's where I grew up, was a coal mining community. A lot of hard, blue-collar, hard-working people, and they love football. My dad's an old-retired coal miner. My mom's a retired teacher's aide. They live out on the farm way back up in a holler. They call it a holler, up a dirt road up in West Virginia. A holler, H-O-L-L-E-R. That's kind of a word for a dirt road up in the hills a little bit. You talk about true blue collar, and did a great job raising us. They watch everything, and I think they live and die with every play, just like my family does and like I do. We didn't have any organized sports, but we played sports all the time. And what the kids did in the afternoon when school was out, they all got together and played ball. I was obsessed with sports. I got great grades, and so I thought maybe I'll go and be an attorney, or maybe I'll go to school because my grades afforded me that, but I could not imagine not being involved with sports. And I didn't know whether I was going to do football or basketball. I was kind of torn between the two. And I decided to go football because I thought that would be the best opportunity for me playing-wise. And then my second year in college, I can remember, I wasn't sure what I was going to do my first year. My second year of college, I loved college football so much, I said, I'm going to do this the rest of my career. The tradition seeks at you from a football standpoint, but just the state itself, it's very similar to what I grew up in. It's a hard-working, blue-collar state that people, they love their sports, they love their athletics, very family-oriented. It's a great place to raise a family. And I have two great kids, it's 14 and 12, and an environment for them. They've got friends, they've got great schools. It's a great place to live. I like being in public, but I like being in a relaxed atmosphere where they're just hanging around a little bit and talking about whatever. And I love talking football too. It's a lot easier to talk when you're winning, so it's not been fun the last couple of years. And most people are really, even if they're upset with the way a game happened or something happened, people are generally nice. I don't, not really. I read the USA Today. Even though I love reading about sports, I really don't have the time to deal with it. And I don't want to put myself in a bad mood by reading something that maybe is not factual or something that's to be a negative and all that. Not that they're all negative, just why do that? Been a while for you, huh?
The nacho dip is the best. Nacho dip. Got a little spice to it.
Wait till you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, go through some Miss Rita's dip.
Come to Michigan and you'll get to have as much nacho dip as you can have.
It's time to destroy the nacho dip.
It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious.
Don't get no better than this.
Delicious, I said.
You know every player's number.
I hope I do.
Number 74.
John Farrar.
Is that us? Is that Michigan? Huh? Huh? Barry? Is that us?
He imitates.
You know, I've seen him do that some, and he and Perry Dorenstein, two of my seniors, I think they're working on a new act.
We got a poster around talking about hard edge. No? No, you look at President Obama, for instance. You doing that new health care, hibbity-jibbity, whatever.
Sometimes I'm embarrassed by it.
He got a hard edge. Not everybody likes what he's doing. But you know what? He runs. He runs!
Am I really like that? Yes, Coach, you are really like that. I've always thought maybe coaching pros, it'd be a neat challenge, but I always kind of preferred college because of the impact you can have on the young people. It's kind of neat when you get kids from all kind of different backgrounds and socioeconomic backgrounds, different small town, big town, and single parent, both parent, and it's neat to sit down with them in a quiet setting and talk to them outside of football and say, what motivates you? Usually if you do enough research, you can find that competitive type of guy that fits your profile. And if you get that and he's a great athlete, you're going to get you a good player. The games are as important to me as I promise you anybody in the country. But I'm not going to get overstressed about a loss, even though it eats at me. People say, well, it's stress related and all that. Sure, there's stress in that, but there's a lot of people going through stress. I mean, there's people that are hardworking people that have worked years and lost their jobs and have no pension and struggle to make mortgage payments and car payments, and that's a lot of stress there, and they got family health problems or something like that. It's weird, Charlie, I don't feel any more pressure than I do than every year. Everybody wants to be liked. Nobody wants to be misperceived, I think for sure. They get a perception of who you are without even knowing you. I wish I could have every one of our loyal fans and every one of our supporters and everyone that follows our program to spend a week in Schembeckler Hall and just kind of sit back there and watch the coaches and watch the players and watch us interact with each other, and then they'd feel like, hey, everything's going to be okay.